Hey gang, do you remember Nocturnal Readers Box? Of course you do. I do. I miss them. I loved that box. That was awesome. Every month was a ton of fun and surprises. I was rarely disappointed, except for the way it ended. The way it ended was kind of brutal. And I was so looking forward to that Stephen King Salem's Lot edition from Nocturnal Readers Box, but it wasn't to be. Wasn't to be. So no sense in rehashing the past. I did swear off of subscription boxes because of that whole thing. I looked at other ones. I'm like, nah, none of them really get to what I like. I just like the books. I don't really like all that other stuff that comes with the books. And I like signed editions, and the chance to get signed editions is pretty awesome. So I swore off. I was going about my life happy, content. Just do, ha 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 ha, because that's how I do, that's how I go about my day, until Josh Malerman shared Nightworms. He shared a link to this subscription service called Nightworms, and they were gonna give in this April box a signed copy of his latest novel, Inspection. And yeah, so I got back into it. They allow you to do a one-off. You could just buy one and walk away, no strings attached, man. If you're not cool with the commitment, and that's what I did. I don't like that. I kind of don't like to cherry pick things, but I've been hurt. It's rough. So, here it is. It's a scary new era, because if I love this thing, I don't want to love this thing. I already know what's in it with the signed copy of Inspection, but let's do this. Let's do a new subscription box unboxing. And first off, it's not even a box, it's a bag. It's a bag shipped priority, so that's cool. I like feeling like I'm a priority. Dragonlord's not with me, okay? So he'll be with me when I unbox Bird Box, my deluxe Bird Box, my lettered Bird Box. But he's not here right now. So we're gonna have to just trust me. So first thing off is it's a bag in a bag. And that's a cool little logo. I like it. Nightworms. Don't know where they got the name from. Nightworms. Not night crawlers. Not brainworms. I get bookworms, but nightworms, I don't know where it came from. I think it's cool. It's catchy. Who else is calling themselves the Nightworms? So it's another bag. So it's a two-bagger. I'm gonna unbag this one. Oh man. So this is the Malermaniacs box. This is how they're calling it. Easy to rip, easy to tear. I was told if there was a gold star on the front, I was in for a treat, so I don't have a gold star. That's just something to look out for if you feel inspired to go for it. Now the first thing is this, which I already bought because Malerman also shared a peek at it, but it's the Rue Morgue magazine with an interview with Malerman inside talking about Inspection, which I have read because I had an advanced reader's copy of it. This is probably more than you need to know. But the magazine, which I bought because I love this art. This art is awesome. The Parenthood. If you haven't read I recommend Inspection. It's a really cool book. It's cool. It's crazy. Malerman's a guy with big ideas, and I think for the most part he pulls them off pretty well. They're very satisfying. So I will say the magazine didn't really travel that well. It's kind of bent here and bent here, but it's not in a box. That's what's going to happen. So, but the important thing is, How about that book? Inspection by Josh Malerman. All right, now this edges here, you can see, of the dust jacket are all banged up, all turned up a little bit. And I understand the efficiency and the inexpense of using a bag, but then, you know, collectors are gonna notice that sort of stuff. And I will say, that's some dinged corners there, man. Dinged. It's a bag, but you know what? As promised, it's a signed edition, and it is a signed second printing. So if you see those numbers over here yonder, there's no one present. It says first edition, second printing. Okay, so that's how that went down. Dust jacket's all messed up and bent corners. Let's see what else we got here. Now this is another treat that I was looking forward to because I did not have this novella, House at the Bottom of the Lake. I did not have this novella, so this kind of completes my standalone Malerman collection. So I have all of his novels in some sort of signed capacity, and then I have this. So that's cool. That really completes my Malerman collection. Let's see what else we have in here. So, bag's empty. Now we have an envelope. 2 bags and an envelope. If you're keeping score. 2 bags and an envelope. And I say envelope, you could say envelope and be wrong. Envelope. All kinds of stuff in this envelope. What we got here is Raw Dog Screaming Press bookmark. I love bookmarks. I always need them. The Path of Ra series. So a little plug for a book series. Oh, this is cool. What is this? This is, use the promo code, to get 15% off an order. I didn't share the code because it wouldn't be then that exclusive. But I don't know if the person cares, if the vendor cares. I'm just going to share it here. I'm sure you can find it. But look at that. Okay. What do I got here? Ooh, special offer for Nightworms. Buy 1 book, get 1 free from Screaming Dogs. Nice. Screaming Dogs Press sticker. In case you want to show your allegiance on your locker. And so all those seniors could just step the hell back. Because you're representing running with Raw Dog. What now? Oh, Ladies of the Fright podcast. So it's a little podcast plug. Oh, it's with Lisa Quigley and Mackenzie Kiera. I've heard those names before. Sorry, I'm blanking on who they are. A cool postcard, man. The man himself, cool little sepia tone postcard. Josh Malerman sitting there, obviously with the paperback of Unburied Carol going on. You know, there's a little note to dearest Nightworms readers. A little note for you if you wanna. I don't know. I'm not gonna read it to you. This is not a lullaby. April 29th, Malermaniacs. These cards, I love these cards. They always describe what was in the box or bag. And you can read that. Oh, this is cool. So this looks like it's torn out of a book and printed with a quote on it. It looks like, I don't know what book it's from, but unlike the real world, horror admits that it's fiction. For that, I trust it. Very cool quote. And this would be cool in a little frame, you know, at your desk. in your little frame. I'm probably going to store all this stuff as neatly as I can with all my collections and stuff. And then finally, what we have here, oh, there's no finally, but next to last is this Bird Box piece of art. Obviously, this is Sandra Bullock as Mallory, because it looks just like Sandra Bullock. Then finally, something in this bag that's not paper. A magnet, Ladies of the Fright magnet. Celebrating 16 years. Fiction that foams in the mouth magnet. Again, you can put these on the inside of your locker. If you put them on the outside of your locker, those goddamn seniors who think they run the place are just going to come and take it down, and then they're going to put it on the bus, and then they tie your shoelaces together, and then you're chasing the back of the bus because your magnet's on the bus, and the seniors are all laughing at you, and they have your cell phone now. Then finally, a cool little Nightworms button for your jean jacket, for your goddamn jean jacket. I gotta live your life for you and tell you how to get through horror high. Okay, so that's the unboxing, unbagging, my first Nightworms. I gotta say, love the content. I like all the stuff I got. I'm really, really bummed about the condition the book came in. It's signed. You know, I don't even really care that it's a second printing of a first edition. I'm just really bummed because I read the ARC, so this was the book that I was gonna keep on the shelf just in my collection. Probably not gonna read it because it's signed and just like to keep my collection together. So I'm pretty bummed, you know, and that bent corner kind of sucks. But anyway, that's it. I just like being honest as possible. I think Nightworms puts together a pretty cool package. And it would be awesome if they did like one author every time like this, because for me, this is super cool to get a deep dive into Malerman stuff. Malerman's awesome. And I think if you haven't started reading them, get on it. A lot of great stuff. Anyway, that's a 12-minute video, folks. 12-minute video, fools. Haven't done that in a long time. But now it's over, and we can go about our day. And you saw what was in the Nightworms Malermaniac bag, and so you shouldn't have any trouble sleeping tonight. You know, okay? So just drink your milk. Good night.